about some objective problems in partial fractions. So, first question 1. 1 by x power 4 plus 1 is equal to. Here 4 options are there. In objective problems, we are taking different methods, either shortcut or verification or formula, process. Whatever the process we are comfortable, we follow it. Here in this problem, we are applying short verification. Verification. So, this is first option. This is second option, third option, fourth option. So, options are very lengthy. For that, I go for verification. Now, I take x value 0. When x is equal to 0, what is given? Given 1 by x power 4 plus 1. That is equal to 1 by 0 plus 1. It is nothing but 1. So, given value 1. When you substitute x is equal to 0 in the following options, wherever you get 1, that is our answer. First verification. First one. First we take x equal to 0 here. 0 plus root 2. Root 2 divided by 2 root 2. 2 root 2 into 0 plus root 2 into 0 into minus 1. 0 plus 0 minus 1. This is minus 1. Plus, here is plus. Root 2 minus x means root 2 minus 0. That is root 2 divided by 2 root 2 into 0 plus 0 minus 1. Minus 1. So, is equal to root 2 both are cancelled. 2 into minus 1. Minus 1 by 2. Here also both are cancelled, minus 1 by 2. Answer is minus 1. It is not correct option because when you substitute x equal to 0 in the given, we get 1. But here minus 1. Next, we go for second option. So, we substitute 0 value in the second option. 0 plus root 2. Root 2 divided by 2 root 2 into 0 plus 0 minus 1. 2 root 2 into minus 1. Root 2 minus 0. Root 2. 2 root 2 into 0 minus 0 plus 1. Root 2 by 2 root 2 into 1. Here root 2 cancel. Minus 1 by 2 cancel. Plus 1 by 2 0. It is also not our option. Next. Go for third option. 0 plus root 2. Root 2 by 2 root 2 into 0 plus 0 minus 1. That means root 2 by 2 root 2 into minus 1. Plus root 2 plus 0 by 2 root 2 into 0 minus 0 plus 1. These two cancel, these two cancel. 1 by 2 into minus 1. Minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. 0. It is also not our option. So, first is not correct, second is not correct, third is automatically fourth option is correct. Then also we will check once. Fourth one. This is fourth option. 0 plus root 2. Root 2 divided by 2 root 2 into 1. Root 2 divided by 0 plus root 2. Root 2 divided by 2 root 2 into 0, 0, 1. Root 2 minus 0. Root 2 by 2 root 2 into 0 minus 0 plus 1. So these two cancel, these two cancel. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Finally, we get 1. This is correct option. So question 2. If 1 minus 11x divided by x plus 1 into x plus 6 into x minus 4 is equal to a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 6 plus c by x minus 4, then b is equal to. When you observe this fraction, denominator contains only linear factors, non-repeated linear factors. We want the value of b. What is the denominator in b? X plus 6. From x plus 6, x value minus 6. Substitute this x value minus 6 in this fraction except this place. 1 minus 11 into minus 6 divided by minus 6 plus 1. There is no substitution at this place. Minus 6 minus 4. 1 plus 66 divided by minus 5 into minus 10. 67 by 50. So, second option is correct answer. Second option is correct answer. Question number 3. If x square by x square plus a square into x square plus b square is equal to k into a square by x square plus a square minus b square by x square plus b square. What is the value of k? Options are given in the right side. So first take LCM. Left side x square by x square plus a square into x square plus b square is equal to k into, here LCM, x square plus a square into x square plus b square. Here a square into x square plus b square minus b square into x square plus a square. These two are cancelled. Next, x square is equal to k into a square x square multiplication plus a square b square minus b square x square minus a square b square. These two are cancelled. X square is equal to, in these two terms x square is common, k into x square, a square minus b square. X square cancel. 1 is equal to k into a square minus b square. Finally, k is equal to 1 by a square minus b square. Question number 4. Number of partial fractions in x power 4 minus 5x square plus 1 by x square plus 1 whole cube. First option, 2 partial fractions, 3 partial fractions and 4, 5 like that. Those are the given options. This is x power 4 minus 5x square plus 1 by x square plus 1 whole cube. In the denominator, repeated irreducible second degree factor. Only that one is there, x square plus 1. Let x square plus 1 is equal to y, x square is equal to y minus 1. Here x power 4 is there. X power 4 means x square whole square. X square means y minus 1. X power 4 means y minus 1 whole square. I write it here. Y minus 1 whole square because squaring on both sides. X power 4 means y minus 1 whole square minus 5 into y minus 1 plus 1 divided by x square plus 1 y cube. Y minus 1 whole square is y square minus 2y plus 1 minus 5y plus 5 plus 1 divided by y cube. y square minus 2y minus 5y minus 7y 1 plus 5 plus 1 7 by y cube. So y square by y cube 1 by y minus 7y by y cube minus 7 by y square plus 7 by y cube. So number of partial fractions 3. Question number 5. Number of partial fractions of x cube plus x square plus 1 by x power 4 plus x square plus 1. Here denominator is a fourth degree polynomial. First we reduce the fourth degree polynomial. How we can reduce that polynomial? Solution. First we consider x power 4 plus x square plus 1. First we write these two terms side by side. X square whole square. X square whole square is nothing but x power 4 plus 1 can be read as 1 square. The first and last terms write at one place. Remaining is x square. So we have one formula. A square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. A plus b whole square minus 2ab. This is a square plus b square. A plus b whole square means x square plus 1 whole square minus 2 into x square into 1 plus x square. Apply this formula to this value. A square plus b square. A plus b whole square minus 2ab plus x square as this. X square plus 1 whole square minus 2x square plus x square minus x square. Now this is in the form of a square minus b square. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. So x square plus 1 minus x into x square plus 1 plus x. So the fourth degree divided as second degree factors. Now total fraction is x cube plus x square plus 1 divided by x power 4 plus x square plus 1 is equal to x cube plus x square plus 1 divided by this factor x square plus 1 minus x. We write in order x square minus x plus 1 into x square plus x plus 1. Once you observe this, x square minus x plus 1 is irreducible second degree factor. This is also same. So in the denominator we have two irreducible second degree factors. So we can write ax plus b by x square minus x plus 1 plus cx plus b by x square plus x plus 1. So number of partial fractions is equal to 2. One is ax plus b by x square minus x plus 1. Another one is this one. Close. Now come to the question number 6. If 1 by x into x plus 1 into x plus 2 and so on x plus n is equal to a naught by x plus a1 by x plus 1 and so on an by x plus n, then what is the value of r? R means, suppose denominator is x plus 1, coefficient is a1. Denominator is x plus 2, coefficient a2. Denominator is x plus r, coefficient becomes r. Now we want r. So this is given x plus 1, x plus 2 and so on x plus r. Before of x plus r we have x plus r minus 1, 1, 2, 3 and so on r minus 1 r. Next x plus r plus 1 x plus r plus 2 and so on x plus n. This is the actual given fraction. This is the actual given fraction. Now we want AR. AR means numerator of x plus r. X plus r is equal to 0. X is equal to minus r. To get AR value, substitute x equal to minus r value in the total fraction except this place. So we get here x equal to minus r plus 1, next minus r plus 2 and so on. Here minus r plus r minus 1. Minus r plus r cancel, it becomes 0. We don't substitute in this place. Take this is in one square bracket to understand. Next, we substitute from this place to this place, but not substituting at here. Next here, minus r plus 1 here. Next, minus r plus 2 and so on, minus r plus n. 1 divided by minus r plus 1 minus r into square bracket minus r plus 1 minus of r minus 1, here minus of r minus 2 and so on. This minus r cancel, we get minus 1. Next, minus r plus r cancel, we get 1. Next, these two cancel, 2. Next, 3 and so on. Finally, we get n minus r. Once you observe, here is 1 minus, previous term minus 2, previous term minus 3. Like that, up to this place we have r minus are there. Suppose we have 2 minus into minus means minus 1 whole square. If 3 are there, minus 1 whole cube. If r are there, minus 1 whole power r. Then the remaining is r into r minus 1 into r minus 2 and so on 1 into 1 into 2 into 3, 1, 2, 3 and so on n minus r. Okay, here minus 1 whole power r is there. We are multiplying the numerator and denominator with the minus 1 whole power r. Finally, we get the numerator is minus 1 whole power r divided by minus 1 whole power r into minus 1 whole power r. Minus 1 whole power 2r. Minus 1 whole power 2r means minus 1 whole square. That is positive. No need to write. This minus 1 whole power r and this minus 1 whole power r, minus 1 whole power 2r. That means minus 1 whole square whole power r. Minus 1 whole square is positive. R into r minus 1, r minus 2 and so on 1. This is r factorial. 1, 2, 3 and so on n minus r. N minus r factorial. Minus 1 whole power r by r factorial n minus r factorial. Second option is correct answer. Question number 7. If 3x square plus 10x plus 13 divided by x minus 1 whole power 4 is equal to a by x minus 1 whole square plus b by x 1 whole square plus c by x minus 1 whole power 4. Then descending order of a comma b comma c. Okay. This is 3x square plus 10x plus 13 divided by x minus 1 whole power 4. First I find partial fractions. After finding partial fractions, comparing with given, then we get the value C, A, B, C. Here let x minus 1 is equal to y, x equal to y plus 1 because denominator contains only repeated linear factor 3 into x square y plus 1 whole square plus 10 into y plus 1 plus 13 divided by y power 4. 3 into y square plus 2y plus 1. This is a plus b whole square formula. Plus 10y plus 10 plus 13 divided by y power 4. Now 3y square plus 6y plus 3, multiplying these three terms with 3, we get these 3. Plus 10 plus 13, 23 divided by y power 4. 3y square by y power 4. 3 by y square. 6y plus 10y. 16y. 16y by y power 4. 16 by y cube. 3 plus 23. 26 by y power 4. What is the value of y? Y is x minus 1. 3 by x minus 1 whole square plus 16 by x minus 1 whole cube plus 26 by x minus 1 whole power 4. When you compare these two, here x minus 1 whole square, numerator is 3, here a. So a is equal to 3. Compare these two, b is equal to 16, c is equal to 26. We want a descending order. Descending order means highest value to least value. We want a descending order. What is highest value? C. Next least value B. Next least value A. C, B, A. Fourth option is correct. Question number 8. If x square plus 4 divided by x square plus 1 into 2x square plus 3 is equal to a by x square plus 1 plus b by 2x square plus 3. So what is the value of a minus b? So options are given here. So for this, we can solve this problem either process or verification or a comparison also, no problem. Now we go to comparison. Left side is x square plus 4 by x square plus 1 into 2x square plus 3. Here LCM is x square plus 1 into 2x square plus 3. A into 2x square plus 3 plus b into x square plus 1. These two cancel. X square plus 4 is equal to 2ax square plus 3a plus bx square plus b. So first is equal to 2a plus b into x square 3a plus b. Compare coefficient of x square. Here coefficient of x square is 2a plus b. Here x square coefficient 1. Next, constant. Here constant is 3a plus b. Here 4. Subtraction. Minus minus minus. These two cancel. 2a minus 3a. Minus a is equal to minus 3. A value 3. When you substitute a value 3 at here, a value 3 at here, 2a plus b is equal to 1. A value is 3. 2 into 3, 6 plus b is equal to 1. B is equal to minus 5. Now we want a minus b. A minus b means 3 minus of minus 5, that is 8. Second option is correct. Second option number 9. if x plus 1 whole square by x cube plus x is equal to a by x plus bx plus c by x square plus 1. Okay. So what is the value of sine inverse of a by c? To find the value of sine inverse of a by c, first we find a and c. For that, you from this equation x plus 1 whole square divided by x cube plus x is equal to, now LCM is x into x square plus 1, a into this one, a into x square plus 1, this into this one, x into bx plus c. X into x square plus 1 means x cube plus x. These two are cancelled. X plus 1 whole square means x square plus 2x plus 1. This is a plus b whole square is equal to a into x square plus 1 plus x into bx plus c. Here is the factor x. First take x is equal to 0. Take x equal to 0. Substitute here 0 plus 1 is equal to a into 0 plus 1. 0 into something, 0. So 1 is equal to a into 0 plus 1. 1 is equal to a. A value 1. In this equation, compare the coefficient of x squares. Coefficient of x square. Here x square coefficient 1. Here a into x square, a. Here x into bx plus b. X square coefficient left side is 1. Ax square, a. X into bx, bx square, b. Already we have a value. 1 is equal to a value 1 plus b. B is equal to 0. Finally, we compare coefficient of x. In the left side, coefficient of x is 2. Right side, ax square plus a. Purely x square and constant, there is no x. X into bx, bx square. X into cx, cx. C is equal to 2. Actually, we don't want the value of b. We find that, no problem. Now we want sine inverse of a by c. That is equal to, what is a value? 1. C value 2. Sine inverse of 1 by 2 means this is 30 degrees, nothing but pi by 6. So correct option is, first option is correct one. Question number 10. If ak is equal to 1 by k into k plus 1, for k is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on n, then sigma k is equal to 1 to n ak whole square is equal to. So 4 options are given. First ak is given. Ak is equal to 1 by k into k plus 1. First we convert this fraction into partial fractions. Here 1 is there in the numerator. The numerator write in terms of denominator. So 1 can be write as k plus 1 minus k divided by k into k plus 1. That is equal to k plus 1 by k into k plus 1 minus k by k into k plus 1. K plus 1 cancel, k cancel. 1 by k minus 1 by k plus 1. Now we want sigma k is equal to 1 to n ak whole square is equal to sigma. What is ak value? Here 1 by k minus 1 by k plus 1. Here k is equal to 1 to n. Totally whole square. First we expand the sigma. Sigma means summation. K is equal to 1. 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2. First we take K is equal to 1. 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2. K is equal to 2. 1 by 2. 2 plus 1 minus 1 by 3. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4. 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1 last term. Totally whole square. This minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 cancel. These two cancel. This one, next one cancel. This one before one cancel. 1 by 1 is 1 minus the last term. This one. 1 by n plus 1 whole square is equal to, now LCM is n plus 1, n plus 1 minus 1 whole square, plus 1 minus 1 both are cancelled, n square by n plus 1 whole square. So which option is correct? Fourth option is correct.